Welcome to Kentucky Football Nation. Well, let's take a look at our 2026 verbal commits. So far, we have 14 verbal commits. Georgia flipped one of our 4-stars and took him. That would have been 15. But let's go over this. First of all, Coach Stein gave his press conference yesterday. You can go back and watch that. There's nothing earth-shattering from his press conference. Okay, he's going to go back to Oregon, call plays for them, and then get back here and start recruiting. So yeah, so we have 14 players. We're currently ranked 56 and 12th in the SEC. So yes, we're going to need to do better than that. And that's what he said at his press conference. We're going to have to spend money on football. Really? That's, wow. We all know that. But let's talk about who we got. Best player we got, Matt Ponatowski, quarterback, 6'2", 190, 4-star. 2 4-stars. He's one of them. This Messiah Tilson, safety, 6'2", 165, 4-star. There's your 4 stars. 3 stars. A lot of wide receivers in here. Denarius Gray, wide receiver, 6'1", 170, 3-star. Dallas Dickerson, wide receiver, 6'1", 180, 3-star. Lincoln Watkins, tight end, 6'4", 225, 3-star. Ben Duncan, defensive lineman, 6'5", 250, 3-star. Isaiah McMillan, cornerback, 6', 170, 3-star. Justin Hartley, linebacker, 6'2", 215, 3-star. Prince Jean, wide receiver, 6', 170. Cameron Miller, offensive lineman, another Cam Miller, offensive lineman, 6'5", 310, 3-star. Davis McCray, wide receiver, 6'2", 190. Deuce Alston, running back, 6', 200. Jordan Knox, we just got 2 JUCO players. Jordan Knox, offensive lineman, 6'3", 310. And Braxton Ucart, cornerback, 6'2", 195, JUCO. So did I miss anybody? I do not think I did. No, that's 14 players. So we have, what do we have here? 10 3-stars, 2 4-stars, 2 JUCOs. Okay, so maybe we can get some more people. So if we break it down, it's 1 quarterback, 1 defensive lineman, 2 offensive linemen, 1 running back, 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 linebacker, 2 safeties, 2 cornerbacks, 1 safety. Okay, going to need more than that. And of course, these are Stoops' players left over from Mark Stoops. So a lot of them. A couple came at the end, the JUCOs. Okay, so don't get your hopes up. All right, guys, that's a lot of 3-stars. Once again, we might have to take our lumps the first year or two until he gets his players in here. He's already got a GM from Oregon. He's already brought an offensive coach. I don't know if he's going to be the offense coordinator. He's going to have to fill out his staff. Who is he going to get for defensive coordinator? No idea. So they did talk about, they said something. Somebody asked a question in a press conference about feeding the studs on offense, but what about feeding the studs on defense? As I keep saying, got to have a defense. Got to be able to stop the run. You can't get in a scoring match with the teams we play. Tennessee, Georgia, Texas A&M. Yeah, without a good defense, you're going to lose. So I'm not going to get my hopes up. We're going to see what happens this winter when we get into spring camp and see what we got. But yeah, we got 14 players. We can fill that out with a few more. Not nearly enough for what we need. There were players at the press conference. I couldn't see who all was there. Cutter Boley was there. He tried to recruit Cutter Boley, so hey, maybe he'll keep Cutter Boley. I don't know at this point. I know Cutter Boley supposedly is getting offers, is what his family members has put out. I'm sure he is getting offers. Like I said, I'm not sure. He could run a version of this. I said he couldn't run. He can't run what I showed you on film with the quarterback running and dual threat. Yeah, but I'm sure he could tailor it to Cutter Boley. Okay, so I need to kind of back up. Circle back on that one. Cutter can't run it like they're running it at Oregon right now. But of course you can change it around, and Will Stein's smart enough he could, tailor it for a Cutter Boley. But yeah, we'll see. The Ponatowski kid, listen, the Cincinnati kid. This kid's got an arm. He can throw the deep ball. and he puts some zip on the ball. So Cutter Bowley's going to have some competition in this offense. So we'll see what happens. A quarterback's just one. I mean, we only got one running back. We only got 3 running backs on the roster right now. I think Patterson, right? Dowdell, and whoever this kid is, Deuce Alston. We'll see. I mean, he's a decent sized kid, 6 foot, 200. So yeah, we'll see. Got to catch. Got to be able to catch that in this offense. So yeah, that's our signees. Currently, our verbal commitments. That doesn't mean all these kids will sign. Some of them may leave. Like I said, Georgia flipped one of our 4-stars and took away one of our 4-stars, which we only had, I think, 3, and now we're down to 2. So yes, we're going to see what happens. I enjoyed his press conference. Obviously he's fired up. We're all fired up about football. So yeah. We will do some more lives and talk about it. I did a live last night. We talked about the commits. We can do it again when we get more signees and he fills out his staff. We got a lot of football to talk about over the winter going into spring. So this is going to be a busy football season. And in basketball, we're going to find out because I know a lot of us are not enjoying basketball right now. So, hey, football may be, something we can talk about more than basketball, to be honest with you. I hope that's not the case because I'd like to see Mark Pope turn around real quick. But we got Gonzaga tomorrow night. So, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to do a live on that one yet or not. They average 90 a game. So we're going to have to figure it out. So anyway, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. We do basketball and football. We do lives. I put out videos. I have a shorts section of my channel with football and basketball. So whatever you like, Kentucky sports, as far as football or basketball, I'm going to try and give it to you. All right, let's go do Gonzaga tomorrow night. I'll make a decision and I'll put it out if I'm going to do it. I'll put out the notifications early if I decide to do Gonzaga. Thanks for watching.